Hey, FitLovers.
Hey, FitLovers.
Welcome back. I am Ramsey.
And I am Mina.
And today we'll be doing another round of Q&A where you, our audience, gets to decide the direction of the conversation by asking us anything you'd like to. Within reason, of course. So get ready. This is the FitLove Show. Well, it's been a while since we did one of these.
I know. This should be exciting.
So it's been a while since we did a Q&A show. And if you're familiar with how we do things, we've compiled a list of questions from you, our audience, and we're doing a show on it.
Mm-hmm. We have some pretty interesting questions from Kendall, BJ, Margie, and Ron that we'll be answering today. You never know, maybe you'll benefit from some or all of the questions that we answer.
Yep. Before we begin, we'd like to ask you to please click that subscribe button and don't forget to turn your notifications on so you'll be notified when new episodes are released.
All right, babe, let's get it cracking.
Okay, Kendall asks, I saw your last show, Raising Kids in the Digital Age, and I was wondering if you had any bad personal experiences with your kids in the internet. Well, you want to answer that one? I
think I will. I've had a bad experience. I have an 11-year-old, and about a year or so ago, I kind of heard an adult voice on the phone, like a deep voice, in her room. And I was really curious what that was. She's on Discord a lot, which is an app that I guess a whole bunch of gamers get on.
Yeah, I use Discord for Midjourney and AI pictures.
Yeah, for artistic things. Yeah.
But I guess you can use it for different things.
Yeah, and they have like these group chats, and I guess you meet people in these group chats. And my daughter ended up meeting someone with a very deep voice. And when I was doing my research and looking at the person did not look like a real teenager, didn't sound like a teenager. So yes, absolutely, I've had an experience with that. I had to cut her off from it and explain to her how dangerous it is. Kids don't understand. On a lot of apps, they have the location on it and they're tracking where you are. So someone can come and swoop you up. So we had to explain to the kids exactly what could happen. And I don't think anything like that is going down, but that was my experience. And honestly, it terrified me.
Yeah, actually, and it happened more than once with her too. And so she just, not all of our kids are like that. I mean, all the kids spend time on the internet and everything like that. But she was the only one we had issues with, her talking to strangers on the internet. So it's obviously a very real issue. Something that parents want to look out for and just be mindful of. Make sure they monitor all their kids' internet activity.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So anyway, hope that helped and answer your question, Kendall.
Okay, next question. Ramsey, this one is for you. BJ asks, why are you always wearing black in every show?
I don't always wear black. I'm wearing blue right now, as a matter of fact. Blue shirt. Dark blue.
Dark blue.
Nonetheless, but
blue black.
I don't know. Do I really wear black in all the shows? Hey, FitLovers. 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 I guess I do wear black in a lot of shows. I don't know. I like the color black. I have a lot of black clothing, black T-shirts and stuff. It's easy. It goes with everything. And
he looks sexy in it. It looks good on him.
I don't know. I just like black. I don't have any explanation for that. But if it helps, I'll start wearing more colors than just black. It goes with the background. The background,
black
background
is everything.
Background is white, so black, white contrast, kind of works. But hey, I decided to wear blue today. I don't know. I think I've worn a red shirt, gray shirt, a couple shows.
So. But black is the main color.
I'll try to mix it up a little bit next time, BJ. Okay, just for you. Okay, next question. Margie asks, I've been struggling with confidence at the gym. I feel self-conscious and intimidated when I'm at the gym. Do you have any advice or strategies to help me boost my confidence and feel more at ease in the gym? Well, you can answer that one, though.
Yeah.
We can both answer.
Yeah, we can.
You go first.
Okay. Well, it's very common for people when they are first getting into the gym to not feel confident because really they don't have the knowledge of what they need to do. But my advice to feel more confident is don't worry about what other people think. Most of the people in there are just focused on themselves and looking at themselves in the mirror. I mean, you do have the looky-loos, but they're there mostly to work on themselves. So I would say just stare at yourself in the mirror, work really hard at it. If you don't have the knowledge, you could ask the front desk. You could ask, you could look on the machines. It tells you exactly what it is that you have to do. You can ask us in the comments below if you'd like, and we'll answer your questions. Yeah, the confidence will come. Once you start seeing the results, you will gain the confidence. So just give it a little time. Don't be so hard on yourself and focus on yourself. Focus on what you're trying to do for yourself.
Yep.
What do you think?
Well, I would want to know, what is it specifically that's making you feel intimidated and uncomfortable or self-conscious? I would probably need to know more about that. But if I had to take a guess, I would say, kind of piggybacking on what she said, a lot of people feel intimidated and just kind of overwhelmed because they don't necessarily know what they're doing when they first go to the gym. I don't know how long you've been in the gym, or if you've been working out, or this is something you just have always felt this way. But generally speaking, a lot of times people feel intimidated and kind of self-conscious. Everybody's looking at them and stuff like that, and they don't know what they're doing. I would probably say work on your exercise regimen. Make sure that you have, you know what your exercises are, what it is that you're trying to achieve specifically, and just learn to work those machines and work those exercises properly. And like she said, just go inside yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing, because they're not really, unless you just walk into the gym and looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's really paying attention to you. They're into their own workouts. So anyway, I hope that helps, Margie. The confidence, like she said, will come. You just kind of got to do it.
And one more thing, if you have a significant other, take them with you. Yeah. That might help with the confidence.
Yeah, we always work out together. And so, I mean, I've never had a confidence issue in the gym, but it does help when you have a workout partner. You guys are doing the same thing. You kind of feed off each other. We use multiple machines. So I'll be on one machine, she'll be on one, and then boom, switch back and forth. We do that with virtually everything in the gym. And it's kind of our routine. We're confident with it, you know, and hell, we look good. We look good. So but we didn't always look good. No, that's not true.
I'm not overconfident. I'm just confident.
We always kind of look good. So.
Yeah.
Hope that helped.
Okay, last question. Ron asks.
Yeah, he asked. Ron asked. He asked me.
I feel like my girlfriend's interest in me sexually has declined, and it's affecting our relationship. Do you think this is a phase, or could there be someone else? Ramsey, you go.
Well, Mina and I have had this issue before. I felt like, maybe not so much that it declined, but that she just wasn't into me as sexually, but that wasn't the case, obviously. It's just sometimes people get busy, they go through stuff, or they got stuff on their mind, or whatever the case may be, You have to be prepared for a lot of different types of scenarios in your relationship. But as far as your question goes, I would just say have a conversation. I don't know, hopefully you've expressed this to your girlfriend.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just walk around feeling like, her sexual interest in me has declined, and then keep that to yourself. Hopefully you've had a conversation with her about it.
Yeah.
But as far as the other part of your question, if there's somebody else, yeah, there's no way to tell. I mean, I imagine there are ways to tell, but again, this also warrants a conversation.
Get a private investigator. Just kidding. Check her phone.
You can do that.
Put her on location. Just joking.
Yeah, if she says no,
Yeah.
But no, seriously though. Yeah, I mean, even that warrants a conversation. You would hope that she'd be honest with you, about it, but she may not be. But again, I think that everything starts with a conversation. You need to kind of get everything out on the table. You haven't already, and kind of see where things go from there. I mean, what about you?
That was my answer. Talk to her. And if she respects you and she respects the relationship, she will listen and she will understand and she will do whatever she can to accommodate the situation. When Ramsey and I had those up and downs, I was in an extremely stressful situation at work. I was working all the time. I was worried about the kids. Everything in my head was just going in circles. And
It's not like that, man.
I forgot. No, because we had our conversation. And, you know, I forgot. Sometimes you forget when life is busy.
I was talking about everything going around in circles.
Yeah, but you're right there in the middle, baby.
Anyway, so
yeah, just talk to her, and I hope there's no one else. But if there is, man, at least you know now. That bitch. Sorry, excuse me.
But actually, though, I was saying in a previous show, sometime back, I think maybe in our previous show, Garage Talk, that for me personally, cheating wasn't always a deal breaker. I would say it could be. In my mind, it's not always a deal breaker, but I can't personally say that if I've been cheated on, I've stayed with the person, so maybe it is a deal breaker, but who knows. But anyway, I hope that's not the case, Ron, and I hope it's just the case of her being just going through a phase or just having a lower sexual libido for the time being, and then you guys kind of come full circle and get it back together and live happily ever after.
Maybe romance her a little bit. Maybe get her some lingerie and just like light some candles, give her a full body massage. She'll be in it.
Oh, really?
Okay. You give me massages all the time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling everybody that that's what you wanted me to do. Like, you're like,
No.
after the show, we're going to go upstairs and full body massage.
No, to kind of like, warm it up and stuff like that. No, you always give me massages.
Warm it up, Ron.
We don't light a lot of candles because we ain't trying to fall asleep and set our house on fire. But we do dim the lights.
That's right. So anyway, Ron, I hope that helped. Warm it up. Well, FitLovers, that's our show for today. We thank you for joining us.
Thank you. We hope the answers to today's questions were helpful. If you have any questions for us, please don't hesitate to send us a direct message or drop it in the comments below.
Yep.
We'll be more than happy to answer them.
Or make a show about it.
Yup.
And with that being said, please like and subscribe to our channel FitLove 101 and share this video. And don't forget to turn your notifications on so you'll be notified first when new episodes are released. You didn't think I was going to say that?
Well, because I do this thing and I was doing it.
You thought I was going to miss a line or something?
And I'm like, share. That's not share.
Well, what? Huh?
Because I do this for notifications.
Oh.
Anyways. Thanks.
Thanks again, FitLovers.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.